In this era of information overload, we often hear the word radiation. Along with it come fears and misconceptions, spreading like a virus across the internet. Today, let's unravel the mysteries of radiation together. We'll explore the truth behind radiation. First, you should know that all objects emit some form of radiation. Radiation is categorized into ionizing and non-ionizing types. Ionizing radiation, such as X-rays and gamma rays, has enough energy to break apart atoms, creating ions, while non-ionizing radiation, with lower energy, typically doesn't directly damage molecular structures. The real danger to the human body comes from ionizing radiation. In 1895, the German physicist Wilhelm Röntgen discovered a mysterious type of ray, capable of penetrating the human body, casting shadows of bones. This was the X-ray. Röntgen was thrilled and took the first photograph for his wife, the world's very first X-ray image. Back then, many found this kind of imaging fascinating, and people flocked to him to get their pictures taken. Later, however, those who participated began experiencing issues, followed by a wave of strange illnesses. It wasn't until then that they realized the gravity of the situation. How did they figure it out? This discovery would go on to revolutionize the medical world. When it comes to X-rays, people often worrying about the radiation dose involved. This remarkable X-ray technology, how much radiation does it actually expose the human body to? The radiation from a single X-ray is roughly 1 millisievert. That sounds technical. But is it a lot or a little? Let me put it this way. Each year, the natural background radiation you're exposed to is about 0.4 millisieverts, equivalent to getting to X-rays. Doesn't that suddenly feel reassuring? For a more vivid comparison, flying from New York to Los Angeles exposes you to radiation. Even lower than that, hard to believe, right? Even the apple you're holding emits radiation. Yes, because it contains tiny amounts of potassium-40, a naturally occurring radioactive isotope. The radiation from an apple is about 0.001 millisieverts. And the radiation you'd accumulate from eating apples for a year is probably less than what you'd get from a single CT scan. Meanwhile, smokers, take note. A pack of cigarettes exposes you to around 13 millisieverts of radiation. That's equivalent to about 130 chest X-rays. Tobacco contains polonium-210, a radioactive element that significantly contributes to this dose. So, if you want to cut down on radiation exposure, quitting smoking might be a great place to start. While our bodies can repair some DNA damage caused by radiation, prolonged or high-dose exposure can still lead to cellular dysfunction, increasing the risk of cancer. That's why, when undergoing medical radiation tests, it's important to ensure they're justified and follow the principle of keeping doses as low as reasonably achievable. In this age of rapid technological advancement, electromagnetic radiation is all around us, from Wi-Fi to microwaves. These everyday household devices emit non-ionizing radiation toward us, but their energy isn't strong enough to break apart atoms. When you spot those ads at the mall for anti-radiation products, like herbal pouches claiming to shield you from radiation, first ask yourself, what kind of radiation are they blocking? How credible are these claims? In reality, the effects of electromagnetic radiation remain a hot topic in research. Currently, there's not enough scientific evidence to show that low doses of non-ionizing radiation have serious impacts on the human body. So, the effectiveness and necessity of many anti-radiation products on the market still require further scientific validation. In the end, we must face a simple truth. Even if you do nothing at all, just lying there quietly, radiation is still affecting us all the time. From natural radiation on Earth to cosmic rays, our living environment is inherently a radiation zone. But don't panic. Your body has evolved mechanisms to handle this everyday radiation. So, there's no need to worry.